There's this one article. So basically, I just love it when it's kind of like we always talk about the accidentally for boys stuff, but this dude wrote an article about how abortion's good. And it's like, you know how they always take the girl things and they say it's actually our benefit? Like, you know, women getting paid more in the workplace is actually benefits men too. And they always try to sell this thing. Mm-hmm. But so basically his argument is he's like, actually abortion is good for men too. And so the way that these guys see the world is that men don't care about, like, men think abortions are bad and women think they're good. Mm-hmm. When in reality, right-wing people think they're bad, or whatever, right-wing Christian think they're bad, classic conservative people don't like abortion, and super liberal people like, it has, well, it's worse than regardless of gender. It's actually completely a fabricated lie that, you know what I mean? That has anything to do with gender. Yeah. So, but anyways, he did this thing where he was like, it's actually good for us. And all of his things are like, yeah, for example, I got a girl pregnant and I didn't want to have a kid. So I was like, he's just gone full circle where he's like, and you're just like, anyone has a brain. He's like, yeah, no shit. Like if you're a dude, like you have
this whole article could have just been a fucking high five emoji.
Yeah.
Like the whole thing would be like, yeah.
But it's like, it's someone that's so steeped in like fucking mental ideology that they either come into these conclusions like it's actually pretty good for men to have abortion sometimes too. Yeah, exactly. What?
That kind of works for me too.
Right. And you're just like,
but it's like, yeah, let women have abortions because it could help us too.
yeah.
But it's such funny. Your progressive argument is if you get chicks pregnant.
Yeah.
Like for progressive reasons, like if you get a chick pregnant, you can get convinced her to have an abortion. Yeah. And that's you're like proving that you're progressive.
Yeah, I actually got to make some calls. Yeah. Expedia. Yeah, hey, I'm the guy who called. I canceled my fucking trip to Dominican. Turns out I'm actually kind of not that sad, so we're going to go for that. Yeah, can we still do 7 days? Yeah, 7 days. All inclusive, of course. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll see you then.
Well, these are the revelations that he had. He goes, for example, I'm not in a relationship. I haven't built a nest egg. And frankly, after 2 years of a global pandemic, I want to eke out and enjoy every last minute of my 20s. And in many ways, I'm unsettled. So having a kid would be the wrong thing. So he's like, yeah, this type of shit that you say to your girlfriend when you don't want to have a kid. Like, he's like, yeah. This is the conversation that's like, yeah, you're getting into your fucking 30s. The chick's starting to say she wants to have a kid. And you're like, I'm just so fucking progressive.
Yeah. And also kind of a piece of shit move to like whatever his thoughts on that prior war, where it was like, okay, so his girl's getting a fucking abortion. He's just like, well, fuck. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't do that, but it's your decision.
Yeah. Before, you know what I mean? Is that like, what you're saying before? Yeah.
So is that what you were saying before? Like before you were like, well, this sucks. You know?
Like, you would gotta be like that though.
Well, I'm a God-fearing man, so I would.
Yeah. Like you're the type of guy that would probably take like 15 seconds for a girl to be like, you're having a kid, and then for 15 seconds you'd be like, oh, maybe this isn't good. Then after 15 seconds you'd be like buying I'm a dad shirt.
No, I am right off the bat. Yeah, for sure. No, I'm always just like, I'm down for whatever. It's your decision. You know what I mean? Either which way, you know. And then they're like, well, what do you want to do? And I was just like, I always say that. I'm just like, well, I'm a God-fearing man.
Always say that. How often?
Yeah, has this happened a lot to you?
No, not all. Okay. Yeah.
Once a week I'm saying this speech.
No.
Paul does this preemptively. He's like, you know, whatever, if it happens, is that one of your decisions? The girl's like, this is our first date. Just, I think, chill.
Right. No, it's not like that. It's like 2 or 3 times a month. But
we often talk about how access to birth control and say it empowers women, and it does. I believe that access to safe abortion is a human right, but men like me have also been the beneficiary of these safe abortions. So he's coming to the revelation that sometimes the men are happy when the fucking chick gets through.
It's like literally being like, you know what? I'm against guns, but a police officer saved me from getting assaulted once.
Yeah. I don't know. It was just such a ridiculous article to read, and then also put out there like I'm a hero.
Well, they did shoot the bad guys, so yeah.
Giving women the choice to carry unwanted pregnancies often means that we too can delay having children when we aren't ready. Like, duh. Like, what are you fucking?
This guy's starting the We Too movement. So hold on, girls are down to be janitors too. We too.
It kind of is that. So, anyways, it's kind of like a complicated like point I'm making or whatever. But it's just like, it just makes me laugh so much when they're just so in their fucking zone. And he goes, I assume we both want the same thing. He goes, I was in a relationship or whatever, and he goes, and I was telling the girl, I assume we both want the same thing in abortion, and we've had discussions about that, blah blah. And it was just like, yeah, boys. He goes, what, boys? Why are we fighting this? And it was like, yeah, because they're not like the men in fucking liberal places places or any metropolitan or most like dudes like aren't fighting this. That's not the case.
Right.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, don't have 100 of them. That's pushing it.
This guy had to write a whole article to just realize abortions are sick.
That's what he is. And he goes, yeah. And he goes, during my MBA, I recall panicking in an Uber to the train station after hanging out with a medical student that I'd met on Tinder because she had a latex allergy and we didn't use our best judgment. Then I got her text and she decided to take Plan B as an extra precaution, and I was relieved.
The old latex allergy lie.
The old latex allergy line.
Yeah, baby, I got a latex allergy.
Antiphylactic.
That is so funny. Like a ton of there seems to be an epidemic of latex allergies. That'd be a good. You have a doctor that you can pay off to get the note for the latex allergy. Every one of the boys. Hey, it's kind of weird that all of your friends have latex allergies.
We were on that actually.
I don't want to raw dog it, but the latex allergy, I'd hate to break out into a rash.
Yeah, we were on that the other day, saying that getting the card and stuff because we were doing the research on all the dangers of latex, right? And then just like, yeah, no, I actually can't. Same way with like people with the masks and stuff. Do you have a condom? I can't.
I have an exemption.
Yeah,
exemption's great.
I have the exemption.
Oh, we were saying that.
Yeah, we were saying the condom. Or the other one that I was loving the other day was like a girl asks you to put on the condom and you're like, yeah, I'll do the condom, but I only do Andrew Dice Clay. And that's where you cut off the end of the condom. So it's like the fingerless gloves.
Andrew Dice Clay.
Yeah, I mean, I'll Andrew Dice Clay you. Fingerless condoms.
That could actually be, like, knowing him, that could be his merch.
That'd be okay, merch.
Dice condoms.
The Dice condoms.
Tip cut off.
That's so funny.
This being a progressive article is the equivalent of like, I had sex with a whore and paid for the girlfriend experience, and this is why sex works good. Like, you know what I mean? It's like exactly what it is.
Yeah.